gotta stay on Facebook, bro. I feel like every
more
week,
debauchery.
It's more debauchery. Every week I'm coming with more debauchery for the MiniCast. Yo, this one I'm gonna just read the status. All right.
Okay.
This is a woman saying this. If y'all buy y'all son a kitchen set, please keep him away from mine. I don't care. That shit ain't right. And all y'all dead ass wrong for trying to ride a wave like it is. Grill sets are for boys. Kitchen sets are for girls.
You said wait, what?
So
what was the first one?
What?
Grill sets.
Yeah,
okay.
grill sets.
Oh, okay.
Like the little
So boys only cook outside. They can't cook inside.
Right. And I seen another status from a dude this time talking about, bro, if my son wants a kitchen set, then he's getting a kitchen set y'all away.
Facts.
This was a whole debate on Facebook and probably Twitter.
Listen to the debates on Facebook, bro.
It's just crazy.
Most of the debates from Facebook is originally on Twitter. So.
Yeah, but it's pretty much like if you buy your son a kitchen set, you're making him, you're making him gay, pretty much.
That easy, huh?
Yeah.
So what's the difference between a grill and a stove?
What is it outside? What is it
inside?
That's literally the only difference.
In terms of like buying him something, so you still want him to cook.
Bro, I don't understand where the notion.
Well, if you always gotta make burgers on grills. You
You pan fry it. You literally pan fry it.
How you gonna do? What if he wants to be a chef with the wok?
That's what I'm saying.
In the kitchen.
And low-key, even when I was younger, I wanted one of the fucking easy bake ovens.
I wanted one so bad, bro.
I don't care how big
make your own cookies and shit,
bro. I can make my own cookies. I don't gotta sneak and steal. I got my own cookies. I nigga
3 a.m. going crazy, 5 years old.
even with the Play-Doh and shit, I would be sitting there making food with my Play-Doh. Like
I'm over here for making chicken and all this other stuff.
I'm going crazy.
Like, come on now. Like, people just be sitting here just coming up with like so many scenarios on if the kid is gay, he was gay already to begin with.
And that's what I'm saying. A kitchen set is not gonna make your son gay, bro.
Bro. Because what if your daughter wants a basketball? You not gonna get her a basketball?
I'll get
or is that okay to get her a basketball? Because maybe she want to play sports.
I don't know. I feel like this is a problem, especially in like the black community. It's like with this fear of having a gay child.
I was gonna say always
that's
being on
actual
Facebook.
homophobia. When they say like yo,
yes,
that's legitimate.
That's what.
Right there.
Yes.
Yeah, like because nowadays they make everything like homophobia, but that's actually homophobia.
And before, some of the top chefs in the world are men. The highest
most
paid,
of them.
Most of the highest paid chefs in the world are men.
Most of them. Yeah.
So I don't.
You telling me Bobby Flay gay? You telling me Gordon Ramsay gay?
Come on, you
Emeril Lagasse?
Gordon Ramsay's gay? Come on.
He got a whole daughter.
He makes like $300 million a year.
You talking about Emeril Lagasse with the spices?
Come on, Emeril. Bow, nigga. Like Favi. Come on.
Salt Bay maybe.
Salt Bay maybe.
Salt Bay.
He be putting meat in his mouth.
He might be a little sus.
He might be a little sus. But that's one of the 5? Like,
nah, but bitches still be wanting to fuck Salt Bay though. So like,
this is true.
He be putting the fucking steak in their mouth and whatnot, and they be doing it. They be sticking their whole tongue out when they do it.
Crazy or seals, whatever.
Waiting for the meat. Just. Okay, I do have a question though, based on this. Mm-hmm. Is there an item that you wouldn't get for your son or daughter if they requested for it?
That's tough.
Is it? For example, I want to be Elsa for Halloween. Oh shit.
I'll draw the line at like if you want to like paint your toenails and do makeup, I might have to be like bro, it's not happening.
But what if he's gay and he wants to do it?
Not at this age. Maybe we'll talk about it later. This is not happening right now. That's how I feel.
Okay, what about princess dress?
A dress?
A dress. Because nails and stuff I get.
Depends. If it's a one-off thing, I don't know.
You ain't know.
We'll talk about when you're older.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. I feel
what if he just really likes Frozen?
That's cool, but that's just how I feel.
Then be Olaf, then the fuck.
There's no man.
If your daughter's watching Pirates of the Caribbean, she wants to be Jack Sparrow. That's fine.
That is, yeah. And it's so crazy that
it's a sad double standard.
It is. It's a double standard.
That's fine.
But my thing, pirates aren't only men.
No, but specifically Jack Sparrow. Just like being royalty, a princess, he could be a princess.
I mean,
he could be Prince Elsa, but what if he wants to be Princess Elsa?
If he want to be a pirate, that might be a step in the wrong direction too. You never know.
Or he might catch scurvy.
Yeah.
Something else.
Yeah, y'all like crazy.
The
We
reason
talking
why
about children.
Might catch some.
Please.
Might
You're
catch
right.
Yeah.
Call him Blackbeard for a reason.
Why? You know the reason?
What's the reason going Blackbeard? You got Blackbeard,
Yeah,
nigga.
it's black, nigga.
It's brown. Everybody's actually brunette,
Yeah, you're right.
technically.
You called yourself a brunette?
Yeah. I got blonde
Spicy
streaks.
brunette.
I don't know. Because I wouldn't want other people to treat him differently because he's in a dress. And I know other people would.
But what if he personally doesn't care?
All
Because
kids
kids don't give a fuck about anything.
Exactly. He gonna be. You're not gonna care. Kid, like you should be wearing a dress. You can be like, why?
But that doesn't mean he
I wanna wear a
won't
dress.
get unfairly treated.
No, all kids be caring
By who?
eventually though.
By adults looking at him like, oh, why the fuck is your son in a
Is
dress?
that unfairly treated, or is that me having to just deal with it? Cause they're not gonna talk to the kid crazy. They're gonna talk to me. I'm gonna be the problem.
They'll probably make comments on the kid too.
Around
the kid.
The kid's not gonna. Like you said, if the kid wants to be.
You don't know how
something-
much kids internalize things though. Like they,
First of all, most of these people, very few people are gonna they're gonna talk shit behind my back. They're not gonna come up and to me, say to my face, like, hey, your son. Because if I say, okay, cool, suck my dick and walk away, it's gonna be just that.
Or beat the brakes off you.
Or that. And it's like, okay, and if my kid no longer has a problem with that, he just having fun. He trick or treat. This is getting candy. He don't know what the fuck going on behind him. Like, okay, he comes out and he's not getting. Now I got these funny. Like, they used to wear a dress, nigga. Like,
Man, it's lit for you.
and it's literally like.
Smoke him.
So like, I personally don't care. Like,
at the end of the day, it's kind of the least.
if
of
he
your
wants to
problems.
eat, if my son said he wants an easy bake oven, I'm like,
You
nah,
getting 3,
nigga.
nigga. We all getting 1.
Yo, we having a cook off, nigga. Like, we having a whole cook off. Like, everybody's getting this, and it's like, I'm getting you the whole set. I might get you a real kitchen. Like,
And I'm gonna hate for a second. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be like, man, I wish somebody got me one of these when I was a kid.
exactly.
I mean, you're supposed to do that, you know what I mean? Have your kids, like, be jealous of your kids' fit.
Exactly. That's true. Yeah, so exactly. So I want my kid to be free to get some. Because if I would have probably asked for easy bake oven, I would have been told no.
Yeah.
Even though I wanted one. So it's like damn, like I'm not gonna be the parent that's gonna be like, oh, you can't wear this because of
stigmas.
Well, the original question was like also, what would you not buy your kid if they asked for it? So did you actually have another?
In terms of like just inappropriate, that's not for
Like,
kids.
yeah, not age appropriate.
Yeah, not age. Yeah, exactly. I didn't want to say it, but it was like, oh, what's a dildo? I want to do it. And it's like, nah, like you're relaxed, like. Also, you want like a car or some shit, like fuck my face.
Yeah,
That's also
like,
not age appropriate for a kid.
Yeah,
Exactly,
you
like-
beat it.
Or even a phone. You gotta be a certain age where I get you a phone.
Yeah, it
Honestly,
gets levels to this.
I'll
shit.
get you a tablet.
And
so
I
you
might
can do
give
your
them a
little games
flip
and
phone
shit.
first. Like that's their first.
You're gonna get them a tablet, bro. It's inevitable.
No, I get them a
I
tablet.
really don't want.
You are because they're gonna be using your shit so much, and you're gonna.
They're not using
need
my
it.
shit. It's my shit. Nigga.
You say that. You say that. You say that.
I do say that.
I go.
I do.
I go to visit my little sister. That's not my phone number.
That's your sister, nigga.
What does it make a difference?
You don't have that. You have more authority over your kid than your sister, obviously.
I can't say, hey, don't touch my phone. I don't want you to. I can. It's my.
She's gonna start crying, and you not gonna be.
What's your kid gonna do?
I'll buy my kid an Elsa just before a phone, nigga.
No, I'm not saying a phone. I'm saying like you gonna get them like a kid's tablet or some type of
You're
tablet.
not getting no technology with internet on it.
They're gonna
Oh,
actually.
no,
need
I'm
that-
not saying with internet on it.
With
I'm saying
remote?
you're gonna get them technology with a tablet.
Unless it's school related.
Some school shit is fine, but like I don't want my kids
To rely on it the way. a lot of
exactly
these
at
other
an
kids
early age to just get accustomed to being on a screen all day.
But that's what life is.
They
Life
do
is that
acquire
now.
some skills that way, you know what I mean? Like,
That's true. I
Problem solving and
won't.
stuff like that.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're not getting a phone till you're 18, of course.
And you're also saying this now. You say you're not gonna want kids to be on screen all day. You're also the one that said you don't want to have a kid till like probably like you're like what 35 something like that.
In my 30s, like
30s,
early
10
30s.
years from now, it's nothing. You may
The
not.
metaverse is there. You got
You
the
may
goggles on
you
there.
may not have anything else to do in terms of like pen and paper. It's gonna be all
I
technology.
mean that's a scary future, but
I don't. Want
it's only
that
it's scary to you because you knew life without it.
I love technology. I'm not adverse to technology at all. It's just
No, I know that.
I feel like kids shouldn't
That's
be
how you-
exposed to certain things.
That's also how your parents felt about you as well.
Could be.
And it was you just had the luxury of not being born into the technology era in terms of like what shit is now. You just got lucky.
I'm more so afraid of like them getting on the internet and like social media and like
social media is a no.
So at what age are they allowed to get on the internet?
Actually, no. You can't even say that because
I don't know. I haven't thought that.
I think it's a 7th grade with Facebook and shit like that.
And we should not have been.
Yeah.
in that, but even with the apps,
That was middle school children.
On MySpace and shit.
these kids games that they have for the apps, they're online with other kids playing
On Roblox and shit.
Roblox and all this shit.
Because there be grown ass people on Roblox,
yes.
bro. I'm good. Nah.
Yes.
Son, daughter, you're not getting a tablet.
You say that.
I'm gonna show you a video in the future. You're not getting a tablet. You're gonna wait.
So at what age?
16 maybe.
16 for a tablet?
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. My little sister at 4 years old was asking me for a phone and a computer.
And you was giving it to her.
No, I wasn't giving it to her.
Well, maybe her.
But that's
maybe
her
her
life.
mom, she was getting it.
No, it wasn't that she was getting it, but it's like you're gonna always have your phone with you. You're gonna be doing stuff on your phone. Your kid is gonna know.
Yeah, this is adult shit.
But
stay out my business.
The kid is gonna know phone from the very big. Either it's gonna be from
That's
you.
true. That's true.
It's gonna be from whatever they're watching. It's gonna be from their
Snipers,
mom
like
when they go to school.
Curiosity, just seeing you always on that shit, feel me?
And you rather find out from somewhere else versus you. I don't think
internet.
that's what I was. Niggas was doing that, bro. I didn't know about like certain like movies and porn and shit like that. I had to find that shit out on my own, and then I'm going.
No, my parents never really cared. It's like if you want to get on the computer, get on the computer, whatever.
I didn't have access to it like that. I had to be
also had
secret.
access to the computer, and I was looking at debauchery at an early age.
Exactly.
I don't want that for my kids.
But your kid is gonna. But look at this. But look what you had. Look what you had to do. Look what you had to do. Look what you had to do to find that. Your kid's not gonna have to go through all that to find that. It's gonna be there. My mom and my sister thought shit was blocked. I found out ways around that shit.
I think the best thing to do is just honestly explain it to your kids.
Yeah.
Let them have their own understanding of it. Because, like...
You show it to your kid too much, they gonna go crazy once they got it.
Like, growing up, you try to hide shit from us, we're gonna figure out how to get through it.
Porn,
It's like,
Exactly.
I'm not even trying to hide it.
They're gonna be more technically advanced than we are.
But I believe there should be structure when it comes to technology.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
It should be a limit.
That's what I'm saying.
You said no technology.
I was extreme. I was extreme. I won't
I feel
lie.
kids and toddlers have so much more skills to develop before they should know how to use a phone.
Motor skills and social skills and
they will
everything
learn.
else.
They will learn how to use the phone just from you being in their lap and you watch and them watching you how you do your shit.
Bro.
They're gonna learn from that. They're sponges. They see everything, bro. Your passcode. They don't know your passcode after a while, even if they don't know what the numbers are.
That's you. But that's you as a parent. All right. So knowing that, then I should do more other structural things.
Yeah, you shouldn't be on your phone all the time as a parent.
All the time. Because a lot of things with parents, the parents use phones to ignore their kids, and like.
Or
a lot of people also work off of their phone and their tablets and their shit like that.
They'll put an iPad in front of their kid.
As a parent, okay, because at the end of the day, you can have a computer job, a tech job, and be on the computer. But as a parent, you're supposed to be like, all right.
It's supposed to be parenting.
What's your, I guess, your action around that? How you?
With my partner, with whoever. Like, if this is a
right now, let's say you're a single dad. How do you handle that situation?
I mean, I'm not a single dad, so I can't.
No, but I'm saying like, how do you think you would? 'Cause you said there's other ways to do it.
Even the TV, kind of. You're gonna put your kid in front of the TV.
You're gonna have a smart TV, and guess what? You're gonna throw on Netflix, and they're gonna want to watch something that you don't want to watch, and you're not just gonna just sit there and just not do it. You're like, you know what?
Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna be like stripping from TV.
Exactly.
And
But at what
but
point?
I feel like a tablet at the point where it's just like, I know if I leave you by yourself, you're gonna be on this all day not doing.
You don't freely. It's not like always freely available to the kid. Maybe you give it to him on car rides, or maybe you give it to him for an hour a day.
Are you forgetting who's the parent here? Like what I say goes type shit. Like so, if I say it's an hour on the iPad, it's an hour.
Yeah, that's
Like,
also
there's no moving the goalposts.
No,
That's it.
no. You say that, and then But
No, that's
eventually-
it.
No,
that's
I'm like,
it.
can I have another 15
No.
minutes, please?
You say that, but it's gonna get, because the same thing when you were younger, and it was like with your, you actually like, can I stay up to this time? Can I stay up to, and then slowly.
I mean, as you get older, you get more leeway. You can't have your kids.
it's not always just when you're older though.
Nigga, you
Then that
raise
just mean-
your kids how you raise yours, and I'm gonna raise
No,
mine.
because at the end of the day,
No, I'm saying I think you're not gonna have that same mindset when it happens.
well, I mean,
I think you're gonna
I think I
change.
will. I think I will.
no, I feel like. I think us seeing how kids are now, we will still have that mind. Because even us now are saying, yo, kids,
They're fucked
they,
up.
like my niece,
They be cursing their
my
parents
niece,
out.
like, is so extremely morbid because, yo, all she does is go on, watch streamers do all this, like, react. Like, we know what's on YouTube. We know what these kids are watching.
Yeah.
So it's just like, at least when our parents, like, we weren't watching streamers on YouTube doing.
When we were growing up, yeah,
Like,
We
oh,
didn't have access
they
to
didn't
that.
have that.
We didn't have it. If we did, what would we have been doing?
I
The
mean,
same
we-
shit. You don't have control over how the next generation is going to operate. Because like you said, even in school is...
Okay, we don't have control of the
I don't
generation,
give a
but I
fuck
have
about the
control of my
generation.
kid.
Talk, my nigga.
Of my kid.
Talk.
It's
Okay.
all about, honestly, at the end of the day, it's about parenting and how you.
Your kids versus how other people are going to raise their kids.
That's
completely
not my
different.
problem.
You're going to be part of that. And your kid is
That's
going to...
not my. That's my kid. How you raise your
Yeah.
kid is your.
No, I'm not saying that, it's guaranteed they're going to come out a certain way. But you're also, like... You're not gonna be around your kid the whole time.
Yes,
Yeah,
but that's the
that's
same point where I said, okay, say if, Dad, my friend Jimmy showed me this. Okay, I'm not gonna be like, all this. I'm going to explain it to him, have him understand it. Because that's the thing you can't shield your kids without giving them the proper understanding for them to make that decision.
Because they're gonna.
But then also
wanna be
depending-
curious all the time.
Exactly, but then the stuff that you're shielding them from, they're still curious. They're gonna want to find out about it regardless.
That's why I would, honestly, it's a perfect example like this. I would rather smoke weed with my child than him go outside and experiment with his friends.
Fair enough.
Because
I
I
agree
can
with
do
that.
it in a setting.
You also enjoy smoking.
Okay.
That's so. It's like just the things that I view things this way. It's definitely not gonna go. But it's like because I enjoy smoking. Yeah, I'm
But
gonna
I'm
do
not
this.
gonna give my toddler a joint. Like I'm gonna understand at a certain age. If my
You don't smoke around your kid though.
Probably not around my kid,
Probably
but
not around
I
my
wouldn't. If they're curious about it, I'm gonna say this is
like
marijuana, this is cannabis, whatever. This
I
is
would
for
explain it to
adults.
them.
You
I
feel
would
me?
explain it to them.
You explain it
Telling
to them.
people what adults is, that's gonna make me want it more.
People, this is my kid, nigga. You talking about people?
Bro, but
No,
that-
I'm saying as a kid, when
Nah,
somebody
but
said this
the
is
thing-
adult shit,
The thing is,
you want to find out about it.
You attempted
yeah,
to do it.
if you have somebody that's a mediator, you have a better understanding of it. So you're going into it as not as blind as a normal kid without that information going into it.
that's fair. Fair enough, yeah. I've heard people say, I'm gonna raise my kid a certain way until they have a kid, and then it's like,
But it's also, do they have a kid at the time that they deem is
When
appropriate?
they're ready, yeah.
Because some people don't have kids at an appropriate time.
are you ever ready?
Over time, the older you get, you can learn more shit that it'll allow you to be equipped to have a kid.
But also, every kid is different. So you also like. You could learn how to deal with the kid, and this kid is like super sweet, super somber. How do you deal with a kid that's just naturally just
Shake that shit
Whoop
up.
his fucking ass.
Shake it up,
You
nigga.
think that works all the time? Like,
I mean, you could go a
Shit.
different route. It's all like no kid's the same. It's all an experiment. Every kid
yeah.
is
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't say my
Like,
kid
I'm
isn't
gonna
gonna
have like 35 plus years of like social interactions over this person. I'm gonna know how to interact with
You
them.
could like spin circles on this.
Yeah, I'm doing laps around you, dog.
say that.
You're 2 years old. You don't know what the fuck is going on.
You trying to have a logic match with a kid, a toddler? That's not gonna work, bro.
Not even logic. I'm just like social interactions and social skills. Like you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
And these kids aren't gonna. They're gonna grow up not knowing what to do with social skills either. Once they
But
go to
you
school.
grow and
Not if
develop
you,
that.
exactly. Not if you
And
have
not-
them in front of a fucking iPad all day.
Exactly.
Even when they go to school. Because then it's gonna get to the point to where even in school they're on iPads and they don't know how to do anything else anyway. Now everybody got tablets, all this shit for school.
That's what I was gonna say. Books is gonna go away. Niggas gonna have nooks all day.
Cause you're not getting. If you want your kid to read or they have something to read, it's not gonna be a book anymore. It's on apps and they say, hey, get this app because you don't have to pay for this app.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get this app, and everything will be doing the reading, their homework is all gonna be online.
You make a valid point,
That is
and
a
I
good
think
point.
the best thing that we can only say is when we get to that period of time, us as who we were from back then is gonna be able to be like, okay, I understand what happens when they're glued into that. So maybe instead of like, okay, they're gonna be on it, like
It's hard. It's hard to
I feel like
change that next generation.
we're gonna be more better equipped than our parents
Yeah.
because they didn't
Most
get
definitely.
technology until they were full adults. We grew into technology, so we know kind of the adverse effects.
Yeah.
Or like the signs.
We did, but if you think about the people, we're 25. Let's say somebody's 20. They were kind of in the big boom of technology is constantly going like this.
Most likely, yeah.
And those are also going to be the
Like
kids
the
that
2000s babies.
and those are the kids that our kids are going to be around
LimeWire.
the same way.